Hello everyone, and once again you are very welcome to my channel Reflowering Matriarch. So I thought, how about a little chit chat today on turning 25. I'm going to talk with you about my experiences, and maybe you will let me know about yours in the comment section. Feel free to add to whatever you do not relate to, and feel free to tell me wheresoever you have the same tinge of experiences as I have had. So, beginning, I kind of feel that there are certain changes that I have felt in me as in when I have completed the Silverjubilee phase of my life. I feel that certain of them are positive, and there are certain changes that you may not say altogether they are negative, but at the same time, there are things that you, after reaching a particular age, freak about. They freak you out, they tend to compress on your mental abilities, they tend to weigh you down. So I would rather begin with the positives first. Positives is one of the biggest positive of this 26th year that I have started with is that now I have finally learned to say no. I have been one of those persons who all my life considered that it is impolite to say no. Yes, it is. We have been taught that way. It is impolite. It is almost a very rude negative assertion. You cannot say no to things. And even when you feel like you would rather do it not, you tend to do it just because of the social etiquettes. So I want to tell you that now is the time of my life when I have finally accepted what I want to and what I do not want to at any cost. Be it going on a movie night with friends when I would rather stay at home in pajamas, be it a sudden shopping spree when I feel it like not, be it being a part of a social gathering where you do not want to be it a relative, family relative circle, whatever it is, be it something that your partner asks of you to be done, but you don't feel like doing it, but you keep doing it because you do not want to disappoint your partner, you do not want to disappoint your parents or your siblings or whosoever it is. But what we do, when we keep doing these things, we somehow are not taking care of ourselves. We are damaging ourselves in order to please others. It might seem rude to many out there, but with experience, I have inculcated this thing in me that when I really have a negative vibe about something, when I really don't have my heart set on something, I rather now try to abstain from doing it, no matter how much I want to please the other person. I don't want to please anyone at the cost of displeasing myself. So this is one of the most beautiful changes that I have seen to detect in me as I have entered this new age. Secondly, there is another thing that at this point in my life, I'm ready to let things go. Things, grudges, as in people who don't want to stay, as in things that are not yielding me results, even after brushing up my teeth against them, all such things, all the pains, all the traumas, everything that is not remarking me, that is not appreciating me, that is not giving me the 100% and taking away the 100% from me, I'm letting to surrender that all to fate. It is the beauty of this age. You know, you kind of don't feel like holding on to everything, even grudges, even relationship, ex-grudges, whatever you have had in your past, you kind of feel like just letting it all go. You stay in your own person. You try to rectify your own persona. You focus on yourself. At this point, you do not have that teenage stress in you, that teenage peer pressure. You start feeling like it's okay. If you want to go, you can go. If this thing is not yielding me result, maybe I will try and focus my energy on something else. If this grudge is hurting me, I will let it go and I'll talk to my friend and patch it up. So that is the other thing that I have learned on turning 25. There is yet another positive thing, and that is your kind of social circle, your familial circle, your friendship circle, it tightens up. There will be very few people who will actually be close to your heart, but those people would be such as like pearls whom you will keep weaving into a garland around your neck. This is the age when you keep your people close to you, when you learn to make them feel cherished because they have been with you in your good times and in the bad ones. This is the age when even though your circle narrows down, you feel secure and you don't feel like making many new friends. I'm not saying that you won't make any new friends after reaching a certain age. Friendship can happen even when you're 70 years old, and that too a true friendship. But it's just that reaching this point of age, reaching this phase of life, you start to feel like, now, these are my people, these are my circle, this is the vibe I want to have around me. And that helps you focus on the things that you want to accomplish. You do not have this teenage flip of mind that, oh my god, this is famous, why don't I have this person in my friend circle? Or, oh my god, this is such a wide circle they share, why do I have just 2 friends? That kind of phenomenal nonsense just goes away. Secondly, I wanted to say that it's like you are a whole new person with a whole new wisdom dawned upon you. If someone would say that, then that's not true. These all things, whatsoever I'm talking about, this is all that comes with practice. This is all an exercising beauty. Like the beauty, the exercise of loving yourself. It takes effort, especially the society in which we are living that continuously keeps pointing out to your bad things. Oh my god, you are fat. Oh my god, you are bespectacled. Oh my god, you have freckles on your skin. Oh my god, you haven't have a government job yet. So it's really hard. But when you reach this age, you start embracing yourself for who you are. I know I have. I have started seeing whatsoever I'm doing, no matter how different it is from other people, no matter how less fruitful it might seem from the tasks that other people have in their hand, no matter how hidden or obscure my meaning of life might seem to people, but to me it is very fulfilling. And that's what it narrows down to in the end. You may have a very successful person in your friend list who may be doing everything you have had your heart set on since childhood. You may be the one scoring very well in academics, but now you are the one who isn't standing there in the financially earning world. But in your heart, you know you are giving it out to the universe. You are doing your duty day by day. You are loving your body. You are composing yourself. You are creating yourself anew every day. That's what the growth is. You, in spite of all the discouragements that exist around you, start nourishing yourself. It starts showing in you. When you nourish yourself, it starts showing in your body, in your aura, in your personality. You do not flip out like a teenager, like, oh my god, I do not have that shade of lipstick the other girl is wearing, she's popular, probably I should get it one. You stop copying people. You became your own self. You become your own self. So sorry. You become your own self. Why? Because you realize that it is the uniqueness that distinguishes us. No more trying to fit in because I'm very good at standing out. Okay, so that kind of feeling has newly developed into me. I will admit that a year from now, a year back from now, I kind of used to have this feeling that every other person is doing better than me. That every person whosoever is in the public sphere or maybe just in academics or has got a better college than I have got into is earning more than I am earning. All these things used to bother me like a lot. But then I worked myself up. I started seeing that where am I lacking that I have to criticize myself day and night. I saw myself. I literally tried to see into myself. I introspected. And I realized that there's no one better than me, better at the stuff that I am doing than I am. So you have to see your own beauty. Nobody else can see it for you. And it starts to feel even more beautiful when you finally see it. So these are the very beautiful tips that I wanted to share with you that I have started to feel on my 25th birthday. That is loving yourself, saying no to anything that you don't feel like doing, letting things go and limiting yourself. So even with all these beautiful realizations, we cannot deny that this completion of 25 years weighs us down in certain matters as well. It can be career stress, it can be relationship stress. For example, you might not feel like I don't feel that way as of yet, but I'm certainly sure that I will in the near future. You don't know what time will get you if you keep trying. So I was saying that you might feel like you are not at that place in your career where you expected yourself to be by the time you reach this age. You might have a very good and nice paying job, but you are very dissatisfied. It does not leave you with a sense of fulfillment every night when you go to bed. Your career is not in the direction your passion leads you. That is also one of the major reasons of being dissatisfied in career. Or there can be a reason that's again the teenage view in point, that we keep comparing our progress with the progress of someone whom we know. That is totally wrong. Comparison kills all joy. And that is also one of the major reasons why people tend to be dissatisfied with their career. That hits you hard when you reach a certain age, and by that age right now I'm implying towards 25. Relationship stress. Of course, that's something that drains us all out. Relationship stress is a very constant factor in our times. None of us have a perfect relationship, to be very honest. We all work on certain levels. We all make certain compromises, certain adjustments. But there is this thing that in everything we do, until and unless we are really settled, we don't feel that all the puzzles are fitting. And to be honest, they never fit. Somehow or the other, it's like something goes up, then the other thing goes down, but you keep trying. And if you don't feel like you're on the same page and you haven't felt that way since in a very long time, maybe you start freaking out. This relationship and this career thing, for people like me, it's like it goes hand in hand. If you are dissatisfied in the one thing, it kind of shows in your work too. So this is something that every one of us is struggling with as of presently. And when we reach this silver jubilee, it kind of sharpens up its edges and it kind of haunts us more. The career thing, the relation thing, the feeling of being misunderstood, rather I should say, ununderstood or not understood are the teenagers. I should leave that to them. But this time we feel like we are being misunderstood. We aren't being given enough space. At times we crave a hell of it. We feel competitive. We feel jealous. At times we have to admit that we do, with our rivals, with our age group people, with our peers. And all this keeps happening. But at the same time, it is very beautiful to enter a new phase like silver jubilee. Guys, it's something. You have to have thanks and gratitude towards God for giving you this life, for making you learn everything that you learn through good or bad experiences. Experience is the ultimate crux of everything, and it's experiencing that shows in us, that builds us up, or even in certain cases it breaks us, but it breaks us for better. So I'm really thankful for your ear, and we kind of shared everything I wanted to talk about. I would really like to know about your experiences when you turn 25, or if you are about to turn 25 in any time soon, or even if you have had your 25th birthday in past 2-3 years, you can still see if I am on the same page as you were when you celebrated your birthday back then. So kindly let me know all of this in the comment box, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you. If you like the video, kindly press the like button and subscribe it. Share it with your friends so that I can make some more interesting content for you. And we will be talking about all those platforms that I discussed the other day about very soon in my coming up videos. Thank you very much.